Eichel takes his shot. Save made. Rebound. Score! Danny O'Regan wins it for the Terriers.
Come inside the locker room.
This is why you come to BU. You come to BU to play in situations like this.
Behind the bench.
Speed, speed, speed!
And on the ice. With the Terriers of Boston University.
Grizzly holds, gives it up to Eichel for a slap and a guard, Jack Eichel.
Welcome to BU, the season. It has been a long offseason for the BU Terriers. After a sub-500 2013-2014 season, the team has returned with a strong recruiting class. But how will these untested freshmen respond? Head coach David Quinn is about to find out with home opener weekend games against Michigan and Michigan State.
With the talent we have brought in, surrounding the talent we had here, everybody's just a better player because they're not asked to do too much. Everybody's able to just do their job. Win! That's how we do it! Hey! You gotta win games like that, you know? You gotta win games like that.
To the far corner of the BU zone here on the man down situation for the Terriers, and the Wolverines bury it.
We need more pushback. Play the right way for the last 3.5 here.
Michigan in a defensive posture. Puck is sent in front, and a goal! The Terriers tie at 2:29 into the third period.
How about those Terriers, huh?
BU takes both games in their opening weekend. But while they are playing well, one of their biggest rivals is waiting just a few miles down Commonwealth Avenue to spoil the party.
But that was a game that I know a lot of our guys are always excited about, as are their guys. It's a special game. It's the best rivalry in college hockey. I know there are other great rivalries, but because we're so close, I think it makes it unique. And right from the drop of the puck, the electricity in that building was unlike anything I've ever seen up there. And it was a man's game.
Evan Rodriguez's second period strike ties the game for BU, but unfortunately, not for long.
Let's go out there and get 2 here. We know we can play so much better than that. We just got to want it. That's all it is a want right now.
No one here has had a great night so far. We've had some guys with pretty good nights and okay nights, but that ain't cutting in a game like this. You're going to be in your best. You're going to have your best. And let's make sure everyone has their best for the next 20 minutes here, because I guarantee you, if we're on our best for the next 20, we'll win this period, and that's all we're concerned about, okay?
Oh yeah, let's drop it. Woo!
Now Moran with a shot on, a save made by Demko, and the rebound scored, shots one, and Moran scores! Yeah!
Now tied and going on the power play, BU looks to have the momentum. But Boston College is not about to lie down and give up.
At a minute 59 with a steal, Fitzgerald breaking it all alone, short-handed, and he scores! BC leads!
Hey, I don't want you to hang your head for 1 second, you hear me? You've had a hell of a night, you've had a hell of a start. Don't get rattled. You got to be strong here.
Back and forth they go, with BC up by 1. Deep into the third period, this game comes down to its most basic element. Who wants it more?
I got it back. A nice ankle.
Great job, Iran.
For the BU Terriers, it's an emotional victory over their biggest rival. But it is much bigger than that. Tonight, the team has answered a question about who they are.
First of all, that is a nutsy win. We never quit. A lot of adversity.
I think we saw what everyone thought we had. We finally got to see the talent come out and see what we think we can do in this season, the special group that we have in here. And you always want to beat BC, and to beat them in their building was something special.
So let's make sure you enjoy this until we get on the bus, and then that's it. We're getting ready to beat UConn. Hell of a night, boys. Hell of a night.
Here comes Eichel. Through center ice, swiftly on his offside. Wrister and a goal! Jack Eichel wins it in overtime! Moves it back, Grizzlick up high. Eichel with a slumper and a goal! Jack Eichel wins it in overtime!
At the start of the 2014-15 season, there was some debate over just how good the talented but very young BU Terriers would be.
Eichel finds it, centers it to O'Regan and a goal!
But any doubts are erased early as the team, and especially the line of Jack Eichel, Danny O'Regan, and Evan Rodriguez, rocket BU to the top of the national rankings.
To the near circle, O'Regan moves it, shot, goal, Rodriguez!
After a difficult first season, the team's early success has been especially gratifying for BU's second-year head coach.
And I am here to announce David Quinn as the 11th head coach of our men's hockey team. David, come on.
The March 2013 hiring of David Quinn was a notable event because of BU hockey's long standing as one of the nation's best, but also because Quinn was stepping in for the legendary Jack Parker.
You know, people ask me a lot about replacing a legend, and I don't say this with any disrespect or not fully understanding who I was following, but you can't worry about that. You know, when you take a job of this magnitude and you do replace Jack Parker, you know, you need to focus on doing the best job you can do.
These days, it's obvious that Quinn is at home here at BU, and he should be. He spent a lot of time here, starting as a player in 1984.
And obviously the history here, and you know, Jack, the type of coach Jack was and person he was, Ben Smith and Bobby Richardson, two guys that really played a big role in me coming here, and it just seemed to be a perfect fit for me.
As a captain at BU and drafted number 13 overall by the Minnesota North Stars, it certainly looked like David Quinn had a bright future as a hockey player, but a long series of nagging injuries led the team's doctor to suggest a blood test.
I was hemming and hawing on what to do, and I had a pretty good idea I was going to come back to BU, but Minnesota was making a good offer, and I went and got my blood checked. 2 days later, I was going to meet with Jack. When I went in the meeting, Dr. Leach was there with him, and that's when they told me I had Christmas disease, and I had never heard of it. I had no idea what hemophilia was, and then they told me the magnitude of my situation, and it certainly was an eye-opener. You know, they told me that my career was over.
But while the rare blood disorder unexpectedly closed one door for David Quinn, it fatefully opened up a whole new one.
Well, there certainly was a 2-year pity party, that's for sure. You know, you're 20 years old and you have your dream taken away from you, or, you know, you envision, you know, like I said, playing 15 years in the National Hockey League, and all of a sudden that's not happening, and it's a difficult pill to swallow. But after I got over it and realized that I've been very fortunate in my life, and you know, I was able to, I think, turn it into a positive.
The positive was coaching hockey, embracing his new profession with the same passion he showed as a player. Quinn coached at Northeastern, the University of Nebraska, and USA Hockey before returning to BU and his old head coach.
Get there, Grizzy, get there, right away!
The reunion was a successful one, both personally and professionally, culminating in BU's 2009 national championship and a tough decision.
You know, after that, my 5th year here, and we win the national championship, and you know, Jack's rejuvenated and he wants to coach longer. I just thought that for me as a coach, I was going to have to take a chance, and I was going to have to become a head coach.
And so Quinn took the job of head coach for the Lake Erie Monsters of the AHL, followed by a stint as an assistant coach for the team's parent club, the Colorado Avalanche. Eventually, all the miles, all the games, and all the jobs in David Quinn's long hockey odyssey led him back to where he belongs, as the head coach of the Boston University Terriers.
In the 2 years I've been the head coach at BU, I can tell you that there hasn't been one day that hasn't gone by that during a quiet moment I don't say to myself, I can't believe I'm the hockey coach at Boston University.
On a chilly January morning, the Boston University men's hockey team is on the move. And today, they're headed west. 1,225 miles west, to be exact, via charter jet for a 2-game weekend showdown with the University of Wisconsin Badgers. It's the longest road trip of the season for the number 2 ranked Terriers, and an important test for this talented but very young team.
I thought heading out to Wisconsin, we were kind of going in the wrong direction, and it was something we talked about. And anytime you can go away for 4 days and play in hostile atmosphere and in tough buildings, it brings everybody closer. Hey, this is about us tonight, okay? This is about everybody doing their job, being committed to winning, keep moving the puck, unselfish hockey, and being physical. Let's make sure we don't turn down any checks. We'll start Eichel's line with Grizzy and McLeod. Let's go, boys, huh?
One key component in the Terriers' game plan tonight is junior goaltender Matt O'Connor.
I got a shot. I got a shot.
It's O'Connor who keeps BU in this one early. But as the game gets into the second period, the Badgers break through.
The second period here, and Sonaway with a shot to goal. Sonaway's the goal.
A rough second period leaves BU down 2-1, and David Quinn is not pleased with what he's seen from his group so far.
You're lucky it's only 2-1. Don't let this game come back and bite you down the road because you weren't ready to play. We didn't take a charter flight out here to come on a field trip. We came out here to win hockey games. This has to be more important to you in the third period than it was in the first 2. Because if it does, I guarantee you we get out of here with a win.
Along with challenging his team to play better, Coach Quinn also makes an important adjustment to his forward lines.
I'm going to switch you two. You're going to play left wing with Robbie and Holman. You're going to play left wing with Jack and Dan.
Go through a box.
The Terriers ramp up the intensity, but it's still 2-1 as the third period starts to tick down. Then, a potentially game-ending error.
And it's fired back by the Badgers.
Oh, God, it's in the net.
And off the
So once we get in, OC, you're out of the net. Belazron, you're going the net. Go.
Just no one's ever going to be down on each other. Everyone's positive. If we're down a goal or two going to the third, we definitely know we can come back and get a win. So
Play down in the corner, picked up, and it's Doherty trying to clear. Shot tipped in! It's tipped in with 0.2 seconds remaining in regulation time.
We got a game to win! Hey, we got a game to win!
Oxenen's second goal in the period sends this game into a scoreless overtime and eventually a shootout. O'Connor does his job, and the forwards do theirs, leading to an improbable shootout win, though it goes down as a tie in the standings. It's a stirring come-from-behind effort for the Terriers, but in the eyes of Coach Quinn, there is no reason to be celebrating.
This one, you got lucky. We didn't come out here to tie. We came out here to win hockey games. And the reason we got a lucky tie is because they wanted it more than you did. That's the only thing you should be consumed with yourself between now and tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You better find it within yourself to want it more than them tomorrow night. Let's hurry up out of here.
Tough opponents and hostile crowds can make road trips challenging. But for the guys on this team, especially the freshmen, it's a time to bond and have some fun.
oh, it's awesome,
It's the best. It really is. Because you spend so much time together. I mean, you want to spend it with
kids in your team that you can get along with and stuff, and you spend every day with them, like I said, in classes, in the rink, eating and study hall. I mean, you go everywhere together. So I mean, just building those relationships is so important, especially with team camaraderie and stuff.
It's nice to get away and just kind of just me and him, I guess, clawing around, and it's easy to focus on hockey when you're away from BU and school. It's just so important to be really good friends with them and enjoy spending time with them. I mean, I think we've really bonded well as a team, and it's a really special group, and I think it's going to go a long way with how we do this season. We all care about each other so much, and I think that's really important.
After a disappointing Game 1 effort, the Terriers know things will not get easier in Game 2. They face a hungry Wisconsin team in a raucous Saturday night crowd.
Come on, let's get one.
The Terriers and top-line center Jack Eichel have every intention of playing a stronger game tonight. It's the Badgers, however, who strike first. Making matters worse, Eichel is penalized on the goal. Momentum belongs to the Badgers. BU must respond or risk this game slipping away.
I think as a team, the switch went on and we said to ourselves, we didn't play well last night. We've been a resilient bunch. We didn't play well last night. We need to come back and have a performance right now.
9 shots so far, boys, huh? Only got 9 shots. Let's get pucks to the net.
Nice grab.
Olsen. As soon as you get that, take it to the hole. Take that to the hole.
7:17 remaining here. BU setting it up. Olsen with a drive and the rebound. The follow is good.
He got a pretty good shot.
BU seizes the momentum back with 3 unanswered goals, including 2 from a revved-up Jack Eichel.
We haven't won anything yet here. Pick it up here.
Here we go. Now Eichel for O'Regan. 2-on-1. O'Regan on his offside gives it up to Eichel. Eichel goes back to O'Regan and a goal.
Yeah, baby. That's a hell of a play. You know how bad I was thinking about shooting it for the Hattie? So bad.
Great job, Connor LeCouve. And special teams, power play and the penalty kill were outstanding. So a lot of good things today, but obviously a couple things we're going to have to clean up, be a little bit more thorough, make sure we're taking care of the puck. And if we do that, we're going to be a dangerous team. We're going to be a very dangerous team. So great job, great win. Let's get out of here in a hurry. Let's get on the charter flight, boys. All right? Nice work.
That star-spangled banner.
The Beanpot is one of hockey's greatest tournaments. Over the 62 prior years, BU has taken the trophy home a remarkable 29 times. But it has been 6 long years since that last happened. Naturally, you have to win round 1 to get to the final. And round 1 of 2015 is going to double overtime.
Here's Rodriguez on the turnover. Rodriguez centering. Danny O'Regan scores! And Danny O'Regan sends Boston University to the Beanpot Championship game in double overtime.
The Beanpot is usually played on the first 2 Mondays in February, but the epic winter of 2015 delays the championship game 2 full weeks.
We've earned the right to be in the position we're in, and we certainly have earned the right to play for a championship on a Monday night here in February, okay?
Breakaway the other side. Mike Moran, shot, score!
How to step up, baby.
After trading goals in a wild first few minutes, it's obvious that both teams are feeling the energy of the huge, amped-up crowd.
We're out of control a little bit here. We gotta settle down.
Don't get distracted by anything that's going on. Let's just do your job, right? Don't get distracted by the crowd, the noise, anything else. Just do your job, right?
So how's it going? It's pretty fun, huh?
Good luck.
BU captain Matt Grizzly grew up just down the street in Charlestown, Mass., and his dad was a member of the famed Boston Garden Bowl gang. So the Beanpot Championship means something extra special.
Nice play, Hosey. That's our finisher, Robbie.
The second period goes about as well as it possibly can go for Boston University. Entering the third period, they are up by 2 and just 20 minutes away from a championship.
Hey, 200 feet. Every chance you get, make them go 200 feet.
Hey, let's not get in a track meet with them.
Lane's line. All 3 of you, get the thing in, will you? This isn't pond hockey here.
Out of the corner, Secura, shot save O'Connor. Puck loose towards the net. Nobody can find it. It's still loose and scored. Northeastern ties the game. Dustin Deroux.
Wanting to win the Beanpot so bad, to see it slip away in those 2 minutes was definitely tough, but credit to the guys. No one really mentioned it on the bench. We knew we just wanted to keep forward and try to win it before it went into overtime.
We've been in this situation about 30 times all year, and we've responded every time. Guess what? We're going to respond again. We're going to respond again. You got to keep it simple, make them go 200 feet, play through your men, and keep playing the way we have for the most part since the second period started. That's all we got to do, right? Let's go, boys, huh?
Looks like we're not going to be able to settle this in 60.
At the highest levels of collegiate hockey, nothing comes easily. And that means that if the BU Terriers want to win the 2015 Beanpot, they will have to do it the hard way, in a winner-take-all sudden death overtime.
Not much was said in between periods. I think everyone knew what needed to be done, and I think the one thing that we kind of harped on was just be confident.
You're ending this first shift. You're ending this first shift, Dykes.
Here comes Jack Eichel. Eichel for BU, centering pass couldn't connect with O'Regan, penalty call upcoming. And Boston University will get a power play early here in overtime.
Let's ride, we got this.
Terriers, Oxenden trying to get control.
They had 3 guys in that battle to our 3 guys, and I knew if we were just going to be able to come out the puck, they'd have tons of space. As soon as Rico got it, he slid it over, and I kind of saw some empty net there and just tried to let it rip.
You got him! Yeah!
Matt Grizzlick's second goal of the game sets off the celebration and gives BU their first Beanpot championship since 2009.
I mean, a guy who grew up in Charlestown, father works the Garden for so many years, drafted by the Bruins, scored 2 goals in the Beanpot final. I guarantee you when his career is all said and done, and I think he's going to play a lot of hockey once he leaves BU, that's going to be a moment he'll never forget.
One of the reasons why you come to BU is to win a Beanpot and to play in the Beanpot Championship. And it's been 5 or 6 years since BU last won one, and it was almost like a sense of relief just getting it done and knowing that I'm not going to go without a Beanpot in my career.
Yeah, well, obviously, we're such a young team that, the benefit of playing a tournament like the Beanpot before you get into the postseason allows you, when you do get into the postseason, to draw from your experience in pressure situations, a semifinal and final setup. And, for such a young team to go through that in front of the crowd and the atmosphere and the pressure, I think will be invaluable moving forward. The ebbs and flows of a hockey game. We talked about mental toughness. How do you handle them? It's the most important skill in the game. Up and down, up and down. You got to weather the storm. You give up 2 goals in the third in a short period of time. I thought we rallied, held them off, got us collected ourselves, and huge, huge, huge power play goal by Grizzy because he works on a shot all the time. But hey, one of a few more championships we're going to win, I hope, right? One of a few more, right? Don't forget this feeling. This doesn't happen by accident. This does not happen by accident. You got to put a lot into it to win. You got to put a lot into it to win, and we put an awful lot into this. This didn't happen by accident. You didn't get lucky. You didn't get lucky. You got what you deserved. Beanpot champs. Great job.
And Eichel, short-handed, looking to beat Hedges, gets the puck in front, and it goes in the net for a Boston University goal.
In the final game of the regular season, and after a couple of unsuccessful attempts, BU beats Northeastern to clinch the regular season Hockey East title and a first-place seed for the upcoming playoffs.
You know, the last week we've done a couple special things. We won the Beanpot, and we just won the regular season championship, which is not easy to do in this league. And we did it from wire to wire. And we deserve to be the number 1 seed, and we deserve this week off. So congratulations on that. We're going to play 60 minutes tonight. 60 minutes, I don't know what's going to happen with the refereeing. It doesn't matter. We're not worried about that. We're playing 60 minutes of 2014, 2015 Terrier hockey. Got! Yeah! Nice ball! Yeah!
Back up top for Rodriguez. Wrist shot, score! Quick strike capability. Boston University and a 2-0 lead here at Against.
Push! Nice play.
The Terriers are all business in the first round, decisively dispatching Merrimack in 2 games to move on to the Hockey East semifinal.
And the turnaround season of Boston University will roll on to TD Garden.
Center, stay on top of your center, don't lose it.
As Ati Oksinen and his Terrier teammates hit the ice for their Hockey East semifinal against UNH, the BU team is riding high, but it's not going to come easy tonight.
Kelleher trying to make something happen. He comes away with the puck in the slot. Kelleher scores!
We're chasing the thing around like a rabbit. You gotta be disciplined enough to stop puck watching here. It's the only problem we have. Do your job. Gotta roll the sleeves up and make it dirty here, boys.
It takes some time, but great goaltending combined with relentless offensive pressure eventually pays off for BU.
Roberto try to backhand, score! Chase Phelps, and it's the first lead of the game for the Terriers.
The end result is a solid 4-1 victory and a shot at the Hockey East Championship.
You know, you get what you deserve. Our goalie was outstanding in the first period of the season. That's why we're in the situation we're in, because your goalie's got to be big down the stretch. He's been big all year, but we know what we're in store for tomorrow night, right? 2-time defending champions. They don't get here by accident. They're going to make you earn it. And we don't want it any other way. We don't want it any other way.
Go.
3 shots. Fast.
A BU win tonight brings home the league championship and a berth in the national tournament. Jack Eichel and the Terriers know it, and they are ready.
Speed, speed, speed!
We're gonna have to outwork them.
Take both of these guys, eh? 19 Enriquez. Hey, both going. Hey, Yanni, get out. Get out.
Let's get one here, huh? Go to the net here, boys. Shoot puck.
Keep playing the pace. Great sticks. Keep playing through people. Play to win. Play to win. Keep it up.
And 2-on-1 the other way. Greer to Homan. Homan takes it through. He scores! Shielding it there. It comes free. The shot from Chappie. Rebound out front. Great glove save by O'Connor. Mark that one down.
With Matt O'Connor standing tall in the BU net and Eichel leading the way on offense, the Terriers never trail in this one.
Here's Eichel. Burst of speed. Eichel scores! Fourth goal of the weekend for the top scorer in the nation.
That's 2 goals, an assist, and the tournament MVP award for Eichel, and a well-deserved Hockey East championship for Boston University.
It was our mission to win that, and we'd won the Beanpot, we won the Hockey East regular season, and we wanted to get that third one. And OC played incredible that game. We were top to bottom. We had an unbelievable game, and it was a nice cap to the Hockey East playoffs.
You want to win a championship, you got to have everybody pulling in the right direction, whether you're an equipment manager, whether you're the trainer, whether you played 3 games, 13 games, 20 games, from the strength coach to Brittany to Allie to Kenny and Joe. It takes everybody. It takes absolutely everybody, because everything matters. There's such a fine line between winning and losing when you get to the higher levels. And we continue to find ways to get it done. And I couldn't be prouder of you. I couldn't be happier for you. And with the Hockey East champions.
In Manchester, the pre-game rituals are familiar and well practiced. The stakes, however, are now much higher.
Hey, you've worked hard all year for this. It's no fluke we're in the situation we're in. And the great news is we don't have to do anything different because we're playing in the national tournament. There shouldn't be any nerves. There should be a high level of excitement because you've earned this opportunity. And all we need to do is keep playing the hockey we've been playing all year long. That's all you need to do.
Those long strides up into the zone. Eichel to the middle. Lyon has to just stick with it there to make the stop.
The game matches BU's high-powered offense against the nation's best defense and top goaltender Alex Lyon.
Lane works through traffic, gets the shot away, save made, rebound loose, knocked back behind the net.
I had played against Alex Lyon in the USHL, so I knew he was a pretty strong goalie, and I thought it would just be one of those games where, you know, we get the chances, but the scoreboard was a little late to follow, and it sort of was like that.
While both goalies do their part, it's the Yale offense that eventually strikes first.
Blade gets immediate opportunity in the offensive end. Here's a shot to score! Rapinski with the shot!
So 1-0 Yale after 2 periods, and a loss will end BU's season. Once again, the team will face a crucial test in the 3rd period.
More down the boards in the O zone. Be more active. We started shooting putts from the side, which gave us a little bit more. But we got to keep winning those puck battles at the net front.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is we're losing battles in key areas.
Let's not start getting everything we have with 5 minutes left. So right, get go, 20 minutes.
We can all be better here. Let's bear down when we're on the net and get the puck up. Right over the goalie's pad, he sprawls out.
Keeps play alive, O'Regan over to Eichel. Back to the middle, Grizzlick, a shot and a stop made.
The whole 3rd period we had a bunch of flurries just because we were committed to grinding it out, working down low and getting to the net, getting pucks and bodies to the net. So I think we went into the third with a lot of confidence.
Oxenden tries to throw into the middle. This puck loose. Holman in his skates, able to get free. Oxenden shot, score! Adi Oxenden ties it up. It's a 1-1 game with 11:39 to go here in the third. Rodriguez takes a shot, score! Rodriguez, a quick snapshot from the far wall. Terriers take a 2-1 lead.
The Terriers' dramatic third-period goals put them ahead, but this game is far from over.
Evan Rodriguez hit almost in 2 minutes.
Shot, score! Gets back into the high slot there, and DeChara goes upstairs to tie the game at 2.
Despite some intense offensive pressure as the period ends, it's on to a do-or-die overtime for both teams. Win and you advance, lose and you go home.
You know, we were trying to approach it like we normally would. We've been in that situation so often that we weren't talking about the magnitude of the game or the fact we're in the national tournament. It's let's keep doing what we were doing because we were playing so well. I mean, we had, you know, chance after chance in the third period, and we thought if we kept playing the way we were, it was just going to be a matter of time.
Rodriguez open for a moment, comes back to Eichel for a slapper save. Rebound goal! Danny O'Regan! And the Terriers go to tomorrow!
Just an unbelievable feeling though, just watching the whole team, you know, come to me after the goal, because it was one down. It was a relief. Overtime was really scary.
That's a hell of a win. Hell of a win. We've had a lot of them this year. And again, it's just a microcosm of what's happened to us all year long. We never quit. We stick together. We've got a lot of resolve and a lot of resiliency, and that can take you a long way. And with all that added up, you're playing for a regional championship and a chance to go to the Frozen Four. Great job, boys. Huh?
There's not much time for the Terriers to dwell on their impressive win or its implications. Just 24 hours later, they're back on the ice to face Minnesota Duluth for a ticket to Boston Garden and the Frozen Four.
You know, I thought we started out really well against Duluth. You know, the first 7 or 8 minutes, I thought we really controlled the play.
There's a shot to score! Rodriguez just golfs it in! And the Terriers grab a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Then they get a quick goal to make it 1-1. Start of the second, 4-on-4 goal. And then they start taking it to us.
But as they have done all season long, BU responds and retakes the lead, at least temporarily.
Lane sends it down low. Pickenich goes back behind the net. In front for Lane. He scores! It's Matt Lane, the junior forward out of Rochester, New York. And the Terriers are back on the top here. It's 2-1. Osterberg. Shot in here, and they score! It handcuffs O'Connor. Game tied up 2-2.
Back and forth they go in a hard-fought physical affair that once more leads to a pressure-packed tie game going into the third period.
We've been the best third-period team in the country from start to finish. Let's go make this the best of the best and play in the Frozen Four in Boston next weekend, all right?
So here we go, period number 3. Eichel plays it down. O'Regan to the front. Oh, chance there for Oxenden. He's denied by Kaskasuo.
I thought we really dominated the third period, that we really, possessed it, spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. Our D were getting involved.
Criswick to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls it back and he scores! What a play by Evan Rodriguez! A power play goal and a 3-2 Terrier lead!
I didn't see much when I walked in at first, so I kind of just pulled it back and just I didn't close my eyes, but I didn't really look where I was shooting. I was just putting it on net.
Erod makes a great play, but that goal was a result of all 5 guys on the ice doing their job, and that goal really symbolizes our season and our team.
3 seconds to go. Picked up by Summerby. Cleared out to center ice, and the Terriers head to the Frozen Four in Boston.
I've coached a long time, and I've never been happier, prouder,
than I am right now. After what we went through last year and the way we stuck together, you deserve every ounce of it. And I've never been happier for 27 guys in my life. Time it, Nick, time it. Come on, Johnny, head up, head up. That's it.
It's the second week of April, and the Boston University Terriers are still playing hockey.
Nice.
BU will be playing in college hockey's championship tournament, the Frozen Four, and they'll only have to travel a few miles down Comm Ave to do it. This year, the national champion will be crowned at Boston Garden.
With it being in Boston was definitely a little added bonus. I think it would have been just as special if it were anywhere else, to be honest. It's kind of the reason why you come to play college hockey. You always grow up watching the Frozen Four, and just to be on that stage with your closest buddies was definitely a dream come true.
Can I get a Addy, Addy, Addy?
Game 1 of the Frozen Four finds BU in the unusual position of being an underdog to top-seeded North Dakota. But rankings will not matter tonight.
This is why you come to BU. You come to BU to play in situations like this. You come to BU to play in the Frozen Four in front of your hometown with 18,000 people in your back pocket. Let's go have some fun tonight, boys, huh?
Front dishes Oxenden, puck came loose. Backhand goal! Jack Eichel from the near circle. And the Terriers have the lead. Puck winds low to the runner. Summerby pinches, throws it in front of the goal! Doyle Summerby! And the Terriers have a 3-goal lead.
After 2 periods, the Terriers hold a commanding 3-goal lead. But North Dakota is a most dangerous opponent. There can be no let-up.
Nobody is better than we are in the third period. Let's go make this the best third period of the year. Let's go, huh?
Despite Coach Quinn's words and BU's outstanding third period record, things do not go exactly as planned in the final 20 minutes.
Connor turned it over, and North Dakota has a short-handed goal. Oh my. Back, slapper by O'Donnell, blocked on the 5-circle, puck loose in the goal, 5-circle.
You're never really in total control in the Frozen Four in any game of that magnitude because, there's a heck of a team on the other bench, and they're going to keep fighting till the end, and they certainly did.
But in the end, Jack Eichel and the team will not be denied.
Eichel finds the empty net with 18.5 seconds left.
5-3, BU wins it and moves on.
It's a gutsy win. Obviously, a little hectic there in the last 7 or 8 minutes. But when we needed to, we threw them over the shoulders and we got it out a win. Great job, huh? And don't ever forget something. Everybody in here for the next 48, 72 hours is focused and dedicated to winning the national championship. Because when this weekend's over, you can do one of 2 things. You can tell people you played in the Frozen Four, or you can tell people you won the Frozen Four. Let's go win the Frozen Four.
There are now less than 48 hours until the national championship will be decided, and there's no doubt where the Terriers' focus lies. But before that final puck drops, there is one other important piece of business that requires attention.
The winner of the 2015 Hobie Baker Memorial Award is Jack Eichel, Boston University.
After the season Jack Eichel's had and all the awards he's collected, winning the Hobie should come as no surprise. But for an 18-year-old kid from Massachusetts, it's still a big deal.
It was a dream come true to be able to win that award. It's something that I've, always dreamed of doing, and winning that award, here in Boston. So many family and friends there, to see the ceremony. Yeah, it's definitely something that will stick with me for the rest of my life.
It has been a long time since the BU Terriers first took the ice this season. Tonight they go through their usual preparations one final time. Tonight, they play for a national championship.
You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Because we're the best team in the country. Let's go prove it for the first 20 minutes tonight, boys. Let's go, okay?
BU wins the faceoff and we're underway. Achari, watch out! Achari! Save! Loose! Shot off the post! Blasted! Score! Greer in the corner. Oxenden supports, throws it at the net. Tip score! The Terriers have tied it up.
Eichel over the line. Eichel to the middle. Backhand goal! Danny O'Regan! And the Terriers have the lead in seconds.
We knew they were a very defensive team, and they were a hard-working, hard-nosed team. And we knew that to win that game, we were going to have to outwork them and have to play with a little bit of grit.
So they have to play good defense. Mingoya! Thrown down hard there by Nicholas Olsen.
It was a hard-fought game, and I think each team gave it everything they got.
2-on-1. Bergeron shot, saved by Gillies. Saraceno, saved by O'Connor. Shot saved by O'Connor. Another one. Mingoya attacks. Shot, score! Mark Jankowski. And the Friars have tied it up at 2.
BU and Providence split their 2 games this season, with each team winning on the road. So it's no surprise that this one is a back-and-forth physical affair.
Shot, score! Kason Homan has given the Terriers a 3-2 lead.
What's been the best period of the year for us? Third period, right? Third period. It's been insane. It's been insane. And you know what? This will be the best of the year. Let's go win the third period.
Last training together. Some people will never put on this BU jersey ever again. Take pride putting this BU jersey on. I love all you guys. Beat the guy next to you. Third period's been our period all year. They have nothing on us. We're the BU Terriers. This is our building, and we're going to take them to in this period. And we're going to win a national title in the Boston Garden. Let's go.
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Greer comes around the net. A Homan has it. Back to Greer. Shot saved by Gillies. Around the net. Short side pass back to Eichel in front of Regan. But Gillies able to make the save.
You know, you're sitting there thinking, geez, it feels like we should have more than 3 goals, you know, the way the game was going. But, you know, they've got a great goalie, and that's part of hockey.
Regan can't chop it out. To the net. Kick save. Rebound. Oh, great stick check there by Grizzly.
Throughout the third period, BU clings to their 1-goal lead. But at college hockey's highest levels, the margin for error is razor thin. And with less than 9 minutes to play, things go bad for the Terriers.
They're really struggling.
We're able to clear it and a goal.
Unbelievable.
I just turned away as the puck was getting dumped in from center ice.
That is incredible.
Who just lost it? He never saw it.
Eichel, but Jankowski wins the faceoff. Tanev, shot, score!
After the stunning turn of events, BU regroups and storms the Providence net.
Jankowski, Marvin, no! Oxenden shot, save, rebound, save by Gillies and cleared out!
But it is all too little and now too late.
Puck comes whistling across in front. Eichel comes down the near wall. Rooney, it's all over.
You win as a team, you lose as a team. Don't ever feel that, ever. Not one play makes us game, you know that, right? There's play after play after play. You mean way too much to our program. You've been unbelievable. Don't feel that way. First of all, Providence won the national title. They made plays when they had to make plays. And to me, it's disrespectful to them to say one play, allowed them to win the national title, because that's not what happened. I mean, we had plenty of chances to go up by 2 goals, and we couldn't do it.
I don't think we would have got to that position without OC. He was a great goalie, a brick wall all season long for us. He was a leader. He was everything you wanted out of a player on your team. So he meant a lot to us, and he took it really emotional after the game. And he just told him to keep his head up, and it wasn't his fault. And it really wasn't his fault. I mean, it's one play in a game.
So it was great to not be defined by that moment, even with my teammates and coaches, and that's all I can really care about in that situation. But yeah, it's definitely tough to learn a lesson like that playing the puck as a goalie, especially on that stage. But I've learned a lot about myself and myself as a goalie from it, and I'm going to use it as an ingredient to make me into a better goalie down the road.
It's not a whole hell of a lot I can say to make you feel better. It's an incredible ride. A lot of you guys are going to play on a lot more teams, but you may not play on a team this special. You may not play on a team that cares about as much as each other as we do, and it's obviously disappointing. I think the one thing everybody in here realizes, when you come to BU, it's not a 4-year thing, it's not a 3-year thing, however long guys are here, it's a lifetime. It's a lifetime of relationships, whether it be with the coaches, the players. I think you see that with the former players that come around. I can't even begin to tell you how many messages I got during the day and over the last month and a half from former players of every generation. And you may not play another game at BU, but you'll always be a Terrier. You'll always be a Terrier. So let's get out of here as quickly as we can.
A buzz building here at BB&T Center, eagerly anticipating the 2015 NHL Draft.
Weeks after their devastating loss, life goes on, and BU hockey remains in the news.
Buffalo selects Jack Eichel.
Drafted number 2 overall, Jack Eichel will be leaving to play for the Buffalo Sabres.
It was the best year I've ever had in terms of hockey and fun and everything. I mean, from day one, everyone was welcomed in, and we were really a family. And I think the thing that made us successful this season was how much we were willing to compete for the guy next to you, and we didn't want to let each other down. And I've never been closer with a group of guys, and it was a great season.
Junior captain Matt Grzelcyk is property of the Boston Bruins, but has elected not to turn pro. He has some unfinished business to attend to.
When I get my degree, that was really important for me to want to come to Boston University was the importance of education in my family. So kind of want to honor that commitment, and like you said, I kind of feel like there is unfinished business. I want to be battling for that national championship, so I felt kind of that I owed it to the school and for giving me the opportunity.
By any measure, the 2014-15 BU hockey season was an amazing success. In a show of the university's confidence in the team and its head man, BU signs David Quinn to a 5-year deal to coach the team.
I think that we were happy with the meteoric rise and the return to national form, but I think more than that, it's how he conducts himself in the community, it's how he conducts himself on campus, it's the attention that he pays to the student athletes off the ice. These things all fold into why somebody should get a contract extension. It's not just the Frozen Four appearance.
If you had told anybody in September that we would lose 8 hockey games, win the Beanpot, Hockey East regular season, Hockey East championship, go to the Frozen Four in Boston and lose the national title game 4-3, I think a lot of people would call you crazy. But that's exactly what we accomplished. Not only that, but just the team and the feel and the camaraderie and the togetherness and the caring. That's hard to find. That's hard to find this day and age, and we were a true team.
While the team has lost several key members, they returned a core group of talented players, along with an outstanding class of incoming freshmen.
Everyone just can't wait for next season. I have the mentality that we're going to go 45-0 or whatever it is, because I never want to lose another game in my life. Like having that experience in the championship last year, I think is going to help us a lot this next year. And
everyone's going to be so motivated and, never take a game for granted.
This past season showed that Boston University has returned to the top ranks of college hockey. Don't be expecting them to leave anytime soon.